Oh,
Pokeman, where you from? You know where I'm from? Straight out the streets of the Chicago slum. Spot the city where the gangsters run. Rock
Hands on your necks.
G's in the house. Spot the city where my kids will be raised in.
Here's us and oh man, 069 in the field. Because in the hood, your stomach may be touching your spine. You getting help. Because my money and ideas ain't flizzing, but I ain't gon' quiz it. Let's flip the script and go on a positive trip. Let's start governing some of this monopoly bullshit.
that was my first little rivalries right there, you know, with the Turners and Butlers and you know what I'm saying. But then he had another cousin, you know what I'm saying, Brian, you know. So they coming at me, you know, they all jeering at me, you know what I'm saying, for the next 6-8 months. But you know, Brian, man, it was cool, you know. He used to have a sweet bike, so I used to pay him. I used to pay him to ride his bike, you know, 50 cent, quarter for about a half hour, or something like that. Where he go, you know what I'm saying? So we was cool. But one day I'm coming through that bitch to go get a couple rides. And oh, he got another brother named Mark. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be bringing names up. But Mark, he was out there, you know what I'm saying? I rolled up like, what's up, baby? You know, get the bike. You know what I'm saying? He like, Mike motherfucker like, man, get the fuck away from here. You know, Mike started throwing rocks. He was younger than us, but he throwing rocks at me and shit. And he, you know, he had some type of little thing going on with him. But you know what I'm saying? I'm with motherfucker, I'm 12, you know. And I'm like, woo out the band, you know what I'm saying? This nigga throwing rocks. So I'm like, man, tell your cousin to stop throwing rocks at me. He's like, man, he can throw as many rocks at you as he want to. You better not throw one back. I already peeped the rock I was gonna throw back before he even said that. So when he said, man, Mark, throw another rock, I was motherfucker, as soon as he threw the rock, I was had one coming back. Bam! Hit it, boom! He jumped up off the bike and started coming at me. We was going at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about going at it. See, they didn't know. I was already motherfucking conditioned and ready for this motherfucking grind. You know what I'm saying? I already was at the manor putting my shit down. You know what I'm saying? Park Manor, you know, I already had the name. They ain't know I got down like that on the block, you know what I'm saying? But they tried. Boom. I used to go do karate lessons and this and that, but I never told nobody. You know what I'm saying? I just did my thing. Because you know, when you tell motherfuckers you know karate and this and that, and they want you to demonstrate and fight and, you know, spar and all that all the time. I wasn't with all that. Just let me keep it smooth. You know what I'm saying? So they laid up here. He come at me, bam, boom, boom, it's going on. Man, I found my head getting motherfucking, going up against the motherfucking brick wall. We don't, you know, push me up against the brick wall. Boom, boom, boom. Strong ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Strong motherfucker. Boom, I'm like, damn. I went back to my karate, okay? Bah, bing, 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 bing. Yeah, nigga, bing, 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 bing. Yeah, nigga. It's going on, so it's going on, boom. He'll pick me up, slam me, boom. But I knew the karate, so I reverse it, boom, boom, bang. Get on top of it, bing, bing, bing. They'll break it up. We'll stop motherfucking and shit. Like it was in between rounds, you know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, we going back at it. Boom, boom, boom. Then it's going on. They don't got everybody. They coming from over there, over. It's a big crowd now. Boom. We still going at it. Boom, but every time I would be like, yeah, nigga, I know. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, nigga. Bing, bing. And they'll pick me up. Boom. And he'd be wrestling with me, but I knew how to bing, bing. I knew how to use his body weight against him. So that's how I got on. You know what I'm saying? So boom, finally, Dave Wilkins, he lay up here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to their family later. But Dave Wilkins laid up and said, man, that's enough. I couldn't go back home. I told you about how it was when I went to Park Manor and I came home running. I can't go back home, so I got to just stand here and fight until it's over. You know what I'm saying? And then my man finally said, go home. Boom. I go home. You know what I'm saying? I go look in the mirror. Look, I'm like, straight. Boom. I was like, whoa, you was a motherfucking beast. You know what I'm saying? You was a beast. You know what I'm saying? You hit against the whole hood. You know? But you know what I'm saying? So that introduced them to how I got down. You know what I'm saying? So now, you know, but I remember this one time, me, Emmett, and Pete, we was walking down the alley and shit, going to go play some, I don't know if we was playing some striker or we was about to go play some basketball. But anyway, we coming down the alley, you know what I'm saying? And we said, you know what? You know, everybody out here, they gang banging and dropping out of school and shit, you know what I'm saying? We ain't finished. We said we made a pact that we would graduate school, we wasn't gonna gang bang. And I said my goal was I was going pro. I was going pro football or pro basketball. Either one. I was cold at both up. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking it was gonna be football, but then after that summer, that second summer out there in that basketball, when I was tearing up the whole alleys on every alley I went in, and then I was going up to 71st doing major damage. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I can go ahead and go pro baseball, pro basketball. Yeah, pro basketball. After I seen that part, yeah. Yeah, I was going pro ball. You know, I knew I had the hustle. I had the defense. My defense, I'm about to shut you down. I'm about to shut that shit down, dog. You know what I'm saying? I watched your moves. I don't calculate when you gonna turn, when you gonna spin. I know that left hand block is gonna be there when the game is on the line. Boom! Give me that. Dude, when I found out I couldn't be no pro, nigga, it was like something clicked. Like, boom. But shit, nigga, what the fuck is? I didn't have no backup plan. I ain't had no backup plan. I just, after I seen it was slipping away, I was like, well, shit, I ain't had no backup plan. So all I could do was motherfucking graduate high school and be maybe one of the best gangbangers out there. You know, give me some money, you know what I'm saying? When I plug in and rise through the ranking, you know what I'm saying? And be one of them guys. If I can't make no name in the pros, I'll make my name on the street.
Hey. Well, Poke, and he wasn't Poke then, he was 80's then. He was still on the come up. I mean, that particular incident hurt him hard because I can remember he had got a cedar job, if that's what he had a cedar job, working that whole summer. Now he worked that whole summer, put his little pennies up to go school shopping where he could be the freshest thing on the market when school started, because we firmly believe in dressing in our neighborhood. From tailor-mades to 40s to the finest of Kangos to the Dobbs to the furs, we dress. And that's how people knew us, from dressing. So right when it came time, maybe 3 weeks before school started, his house burnt down. And it hurt him so bad, but not only was he upset for the material things that was in his house that burnt down, but I can clear it like it was yesterday. Cavell, my money in the house. My money. That's all he was on. My money was in the house. What I'm gonna do now? So he did what any player on 69th Street would do. He didn't quit. It just made him colder, made him stronger, made him harder. He went from being a carefree person to, I gotta get mine, any means necessary. And that's what he stood on. And he did a lot of things that he probably wouldn't have did if that one particular incident wouldn't have happened to him in his life.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. Right, I graduated, but the other 2 I ain't made, you know what I'm saying? 1 out of 3. My fault, 1 out of 3. I'm thinking the other way. But yeah, that was our hookup. But that got me through. I said, well, okay, I gotta keep up to that pack. Even when I was going through the drums, I had to go to Hirsch. Motherfucking lead the road, go to Hirsch, you know what I'm saying? Start all over there, go through the knocks there, you know what I'm saying? You know, new nigga trying to go through that bitch fresh, you know what I'm saying? I was totally motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? You on site, you knew what I was. I'm buttered up, 6-point star in the head, you know what I'm saying? Coming through that motherfucker with the ducktail, bucks on, you know, coming through that bitch hard, motherfucking Levi's, you know what I'm saying? Coming through that bitch like what, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is. You know what it is.
Pokeman makes hits, hit after hit.
To gang banging, to hustling, getting money. The reason it was set up like that for us, because before we even got started, we knew all the trades. We all had our minds set on being an athlete at one point. once that dream crashed, we didn't give up on ourselves. We went for the next thing that we knew, which was gangbanging. Unfortunately, gangbanging came at a time in our lives that influenced us, because you figure we was 15, 16, 17 when we started gangbanging, and it got to a point we was really just trying to protect our neighborhood, and we went from protecting our neighborhood to nationwide. Everybody knew us nationwide, and they knew us for fight. I'm talking about, we weren't just type of people that would fight. We could really fight, and that's from life, from childhood, coming up from grammar school. We didn't have a problem with fighting nobody, so we went from fighting. We never did have to shoot. We very seldom even pulled a gun out. If we did, we just had it for protection. And so the fact of the matter is, once we realized that gangbanging wasn't putting money in our pocket, we went to the next level, which was selling drugs. And most people either sold drugs or ended up going to the penitentiary for either selling drugs or sticking up, burglarizing. We were just street hustlers, but in the long run, we knew that wasn't gonna last neither. So the ones that was really smart about their life end up trying to make a professional life out of themselves, going back to school, doing the things in decently in order to be able to productive citizens.
But yeah, niggas, I was cold with that motherfucker. I was cold. I was like Zorro. The market, I was quick. I'm going through each car, man. Bye, Pokeman, who out the band, you know what I'm saying? 69th Street. Bye! You know what I'm saying? Quick! Boy, I was quick with a motherfucker, Mark. I was devils and a spray can. Oh, man, my name was splattered all through that bitch, you know what I'm saying? You know? I don't know, man. They was mixed up in the head, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, I got to do something. What's the guy you met? This spot right here. I went to sit here like today. Cause all them guys, all them families, helped me get off the block. Not only that, life laws too. They didn't even know I was on shit, but they opened their gates for me, their arms, until I got off the motherfucking street and on to the service for them couple of years, you know what I'm saying? Get me another start. It was nothing. I got until I started. And I always have respect for where I come from. You understand me? Now, don't know what I'm talking about? I got motherfucking people to back that shit up, you know what I'm saying? I got receipts, baby.
Showed him love. We knew what time it was. You know, if he needed anything, he knew he already had it. But at the same time, if you know, the way we come up, we have more pride by having our own, but we just showed him how much love we had. It was like, man, don't even trip. We know what time it is. We got you. And that's how he got out. We had it.
Love, life, loyalty, you better know it, G.
Pull up, Chubb.
Swing low. My boy, my guy.
What's up, man? Shit, pull up the other day. You know what I'm saying? Let him tell you. I'll tell you too. That block was undeniably the motherfucking golden era of blocks. Like, damn.
We on track with capital like that, we can make a power move. If we don't come together, we are all fools. Run around here thinking one nigga's gonna rule. Check out the white Chinese Arabs and the Jews.
You know, you can be as gangster as you want to be, but you got to be a gentleman at the same time. You got to respect the people that's around you, especially your neighbors and everything like that. Now what's going on in life, period, here all over the country. These young little homies, they be on what they on, and they don't care about nothing. They don't care how they look.
No respect factor.
They ain't got respect for themselves. You know, we can blame that on a lot of things.
I blame it on our ignorance back in the day. When we didn't know what this crack and this yay shit was doing to our community. You gotta look back on it. You gotta see the future to know this shit.
Boom, bam, you know? But the only thing what made me different than everybody else, when they tagged, when they was putting shit up, they always disrespected the other organizations. I never disrespected the organization. I just had my shit up there. You know what I'm saying? Woo out there. And they come by, they don't cross it out, whatever, but I never disrespect, because like, we was all in the same game. We all was black. I was like, shit, they just in a different organization. The only thing that motherfucker made a difference to me was the respect and the disrespect. If you disrespect it, then, I mean, you know, that's on your ass, you know what I'm saying? But as long as you come through there with respect, ain't nobody about to fuck with you. Not me, anyway, you know? So, yeah, that's how that was. That's how I motherfucking, you know, slipped off into that, you know, but I had to come up out of it.